Hello, my name is Malik. Nice to meet you. So, be like,
Okay.
high speed mode. Rounds on the ship. Okay, if I do this, I cannot walk properly. Alright, guys, it's time to get Operation Divine Knight / Panzer Soldat Scrub down on their way. I'll take care of Val and Ordi. Gustav, you take care of Draki and Heck. Pablo, you got Kes and Gelly. Of course, Miss Mint. Jelly? Spingel? I thought you named that one Peepers? I did, but it didn't really work for me, so I changed it to Jelly. And no bother. For all fair wheels, Mint really does get along well with the students. I don't need anything. Swears back at the engineer shift system is absolutely perfect. I will make sure everything's tip-top shade and ready to go wherever you need it. You just focus on your work. Time flies when I'm working on something for Miss Mint. I don't even get tired. Despite the occasional hiccup, we'll say I really do think her personality is one of her assets. As far as assets go, I say your open-mindedness is just as impressive, Gustav. You should be her girlfriend. Yeah, honestly, can't beat having Mint around. She even makes washing down the Panzer Soldads fun. Alright then, I'm gonna give it my all. Let's see her. Schweizer. The next generation engine for ZSF, seems to be running without issue. And there seem to be no compatibilities issue with the mainframe Brain4 design with my careful consultation. However, because it was coupled together so quickly, I already seen maintainable issues. Right, me and Pablo and I have been doing our best to keep the system working. Professor, maybe now that you're here, could you... I hope you're not about to ask me to do your work for you. This problem of maintainability has piqued my interest, but I have nothing to do with anything beyond that. And as we work, you may want to task your friends in military finances with writing up a manual. I'm on it. You really do think of everything, Professor. Yeah, and you're always looking out for everyone too, and looking behind our back and hearing our conversations. Don't get the wrong idea, the advice I give is founded on logic, nothing more. Now, if you have time to talk, you have time to work. Get to it? Of course, right away. As for you, young man, I think we can dispense with any pleasantries. Time is precious to me. I don't have the luxury of wasting it in conversation. Alright, I'll get out of your hair. The third air sail ship. CSF seems to have produced some interesting results recently. Perhaps I take a look what's going on inside while I get to work. He really does go about things at his own pace, doesn't he? If I start chatting with the professor, probably yell at me again. I got get start to improving maintainability like the professor said. Yes. Or maybe I should have barged in on her like that. Sorry, Tita. You should not have done a lot of things, Rin, but you should have, so it's not late for anything. That maester is quite the interesting one. Not many would suggest hand-washing us. I know what you mean. But the way, like Valimar said earlier, it really lightens the body and mind. I'm looking forward to it. Next up is the second Riviera, finally. Valimar, Million, I'm gonna need your help again. One day. Wait, how it is? Engine, no. Storage, no. Here, okay. We're going in reverse. How different will that do? I don't know, nothing. I think no difference, alright. Sorry. Thanks again, Altina. Don't mention it. Oh, what's all this about? I've been trying to get something up so I can do a feature on the Imperial Army. The PR manager's not too hot on the idea though, 2 minutes into any interview and he shuts me right down. But there is a way to get around everything, and who better to ask for advice than our resident former Intelligence Division agent. So basically, you've been getting Altina to dig up dirt. I prefer to think of it as creative research. I no longer have access to the Intelligence Division database, but I was able to find something in the archive that could help. And in return, Vivi made me this hot cocoa. Vivi, please don't corrupt my students. Sugar intake after work is essential in replenishing the body resource, and all the milk in it makes for a very relaxing drink. Yeah, you got my story. And this scoop only cost me a glass of juice. I don't think you should be getting your scoops from chatting up unsuspecting minors who may not know better. Oh, Rin! You talking about rules, about age, minors, you, of all people. Well, you're not into a position to talk about that, Rin. I'm just saying, because she's talking, you do other things. Yeah, I know, Rin. I mean, is it true? So, Tatiana, what do you think? Which is the dominant force on a clock face, the hour hand or the minute hand? Let me think. Well, the minute hand moves a lot faster, it's the one turning the hour hand, so maybe that's the one in charge? A fine answer, but the way I see it is the other way around. The hour hand mostly stays put. It lets the minute hand wear itself out chasing after that brief moment when they touch. It may look docile, but deep down inside it's a lascivious little tease. Wow, I never thought of it like that. What the hell kind of conversation did I just stumble into? Then when you add in the second hand, they are trompe. Yeah, this is too much for me, I need to go. Cuts! Ah, is that the uniform you wore while you were helping out in Saint Ursula, Valerie? I hadn't seen it before, it really suits you. It doesn't really matter if it suits me or not. It really does though, Valerie, but maybe that's because of how well you suit the job. You're always such a big help and have such a great eye for detail. Well, she's an excellent observer, so it only makes sense. I'm proud of you, Valerie. You have really come into your own. Thanks, I guess. When I was helping at the hospital, there were a lot of nurses around, and I really didn't need to worry about it too much. But this look stands out on the courageous too, you know. I think it's fine, you don't need to worry. Some people were wounded in the last battle, but fortunately their injuries are fairly minor. Valerie is treating them now. But you are all heading off to the next rivalry, aren't you? I have prepared some potent medicine, so make sure you are fully stocked. Really?
You're looking for medicine?
Ah, this is potent. I don't
Stay
want
healthy.
medicine. I prefer buying potion for my divine fight. Oh, Ash. Oh, looking to your girlfriend. Reading alone, Ash? Finding it a bit tough to join in on Dorothy and Tatiana's conversation, despite being in the literature club yourself, I take it. I don't know what it looks like to you, wise guy. Anytime I bring up a book, they start going on about how I don't look the type or some shit, and then Dorothy ends up pinching her nose. Shh, kinda makes me think it may be better if she just passed out from the blood. I see. That case, maybe you should just keep your distance for now, for everyone's safety. And Tatiana's not much help. Actually, she just make it worse. If they're just gonna keep yapping, they should just do it somewhere else. I'm going to go now. Nice to see that you're keeping busy, Ash. Lucky for us, the military has in place too many restrictions on music broadcast. With them shutting down entertainment programs left and right, this is our best option for giving the citizen a little courage. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Where are we doing the recording? Radio Trista? Yeah, director Michael gave us the okay, so we can use the studio wherever we want. There was one other thing. I've been looking for someone to compose a new theme song for our radio drama. What do you say, Elliot? I want the special we had got coming up to really feel like something new. So that's what all this was about? Sure, why not? I can see how serious you are about this. You are the best, Elliot. Monk really does know how to work people. Still, I can't wait to find out what kind of theme song Elliot comes up with. This radio special is shaping out to be pretty special. Can I hear it? It's gonna be on the soundtrack. Elliot! I'm really glad you decided to get behind the mic for us. Radio Trista actually said to broadcast your episode during peak hours the night before the war starts. And as the director, I can't afford to let any corners get cut. I promise this drama will be incredible. A new song for Monk's special radio drama episode. There's not much time to compose one, but since he trusts me to do this, I got to write something great. That's the spirit, Elliot. Okay, I think we are... Oh no. I almost lost this part. Alright, here's the stuff you order. So that's Gangster Mishi, Sister Mishi and J-Lady Mishi. Everything look alright? Hell yeah, they're finally here. I'm glad I could snap up all the limited edition merch before it disappeared. But it kinda makes me wish I could just get them at the plushie store in Leaves like I used to. Ah, this sucks. Even you can act your age sometimes, huh? Now's my chance to get in good with Navali. Yeah, you know, I could get some more of this if you're interested. I got a wall handy business network. Imagine it just as good as those underground roads of yours. For real? You do that for me? Well, I could really use some Kagemaru merch, like the Kamugamaru dagger and the Kamugamaru shuriken. Thing is, they never shipped to the Empire, so they got for a small fortune at the auctions. Good luck tracking them down. Yeah, I could have picked something a wee bit easier. Becky and Jingo really are cut from the same cloth. I've been working with Neviali on this. Honestly though, it doesn't matter if I'm buying or selling, I never see it come out on top, you know. I was gonna have the merchant network look into Clays. Anyway, maybe I'll take a look into this too. I get a feeling my dad may know something. I can't give up. Now I haven't accepted the order. By the name of the Becky Association, I'll find it. Just don't push yourself too hard over it. It's true you're gonna fight the big boss of Sevier? Yeah, do you know the Jagger King? Of course I do. Sevier's one of Mama's regular clients. I met our red hair when I was little. I don't know what he's up to now, but he's always been one to stick his nose in some shit anyone else will avoid like to play. So I'm assuming that's what up. If you're gonna go head to head with Rutger, it's kill or be killed. I'm not sure if you're trying to dissuade me from it or encourage me to try my best. Either way, it's something that has to be done and we intend to win. Maybe you got it in you to defeat Rutger after all. Make sure you're prepared, may as well buy supplies from me. Hey, it's not a bad idea that you got.
Good stuff.
Really? I mean maybe? No, it's the same thing.
Done already? Wanna buy something? Done already?
Yes, indeed. Hey! You're helping out at Becky's shop, Stark? We'll be working with her a lot, but are you getting a lot out of it? Yeah, absolutely, I'm learning so much. Becky's network has provided us with massive assistance during all this. I see. But you know, if we're talking about networks, you got a lot of connections too. Thanks, but any connection I got on the Uri side are entirely thanks to my family. Looking back on it, I'm very glad I built connection with so many independent business during our field exercises. So instructor, since you're here and all, how about picking up a little something for later? Like Becky always says, you can spell Zemura without Mira. Oh! I recommend you keep it flowing by contributing to our Operation Heroine the Courageous too. And you're quite the businessman yourself. I mean, if you got something
Here to stock up?
I don't know, let's see, Thor's Ambat, White Kitty Ears, Contact Lens.
Take care then.
Okay, bye Stark. Things have been kind of blah lately. I feel like we're wasting our youth. Kurt, you gonna get a girlfriend anytime soon or what? Well, the writers didn't put me any couple, so I'm alone. Or what is a good question, do you think we have more important things to worry about right now? So the writers didn't put any couple to me, everything is for rent. Dude, you'll never get any action if you let stuff like the writers to bother you. In fact, now's a better time than ever, I mean really, love born stronger in the face of adversity, man, get a clue. Just look at Ash, she and Tatiana are doing great, they are not letting the end of the world get to them. I can't believe I'm still single. At least if you were a girl, I could fool people into thinking we were. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Besides, if I were a girl, I doubt I would put up with you long enough for us to spend any time together. It's weird to see Sydney looking so downhearted. Sydney really excels in coming up with the most troublesome of ideas. Is romance really that big of a concern for people our age? You would be surprised, Kurt. Not everyone is as stoic about these things as you. And look at me! Look at me! I got every Ribonia for me. You should have Yuna, but they didn't do it, so she might do. You know, if Kurt was a girl, he definitely have that same air of cool, refined beauty Aurier has. Well, guess I better not wander too far down that rabbit hole, huh? Things have really changed. Our days in the tennis club feel like a lifetime away. Yeah, I don't think I have picked up my racket for at least a month. Did you get a chance to go swimming in Ordis, Leo? I took a couple of dips, yeah. But I gotta admit it, even with the ocean, I kind of missed the school pool. No waves, no buoyancy, and there's that smell of chlorine in the water. Everything's worse, but that smell has some charm, you know. I very much do. Right, going swimming not the same unless you get that smell. I wish I had the time and means to play tennis again. Doesn't look like I can squeeze it into my schedule today though. Looking back on everything that's happened, it really brings home how lucky we were to have a normal school life up till now. The idea of getting back to those peaceful days is what's kept me going right now. It feels like forever ago since the tennis club last together. We were supposed to have a tournament this summer too. Even though it can't be helped, I'm still a little sad about it. Hey Freddy! And you are really Margarita? Of course, who will go to the trouble of impersonating me? I may have slimmed down a little, but my inner beauty still shines through, don't you think? It's more dazzling than ever. Hey, nice work, Margarita. Did you come up with another new diet food? Indeed, though it tears one's stomach up with such ferocity, I honestly couldn't recommend it to the average lay person. But you should be fine, Freddy. You have a culture enough palate that it should be a It's Freddy, it's my brother. My brother. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Oh, cool. I'd love to try it sometime. But there's been nothing left of you but skin and bones. Margarita and Freddy together are a guaranteed recipe of chaos. That's Margarita for you. She makes even Erin's magic cuisine seem like some mundane old thing compared to her concoctions.
Hey, what can I get you today? Come again. Hey, come on, give it a try. You've got good taste. Come on, give it a try.
Oh,
Oh my! Thank you ever so much!
I got this too.
Oh!
There it is. Losing weight by eating diet foods is like something from a dream. I think it's just too fast though. Losing weight is something that needs to be done at a healthy, sustainable pace. Sorry Sandy, Margarita defies any rational explanation. That's true. Hey guys, what's going in here? Great, we were just talking about a shared acquaintance of ours. Father Way. Oh yeah, he worked with the special support section sometimes, right? We only found out about Wazzy being a Dominion during the Crossbell incident. It's hard to think of him as Father Wazzy, to be honest. To me, he always be the gang leader of the Testaments. You got to admit it though, he always had that air of mystery to him. Just when you thought he was in the middle of a gang war, you find him pouring drinks in back alley bar. Sounds like a real character. Oh yeah. Glamorous. He hides it well, that's all I can say. Wherever I saw him in Arteria, he always acted like a model citizen. I haven't really talked to Wazzy much, it's sort of hard to read him sometimes. There's no denying he's a gorgeous guy, but it kinda ticks me off how he teases Loido. Now that I think of it, he's the kind of guy Tatiana and Dorothy would flip out over. Back at the anniversary festival, I got paired up with Loido, raced against Wazzy, Estelle and the others. Talking about is starting to make me feel nostalgic about old times. Father Wazzy and his Night Abbas helped me quite a lot when I was in Arteria. I'd like to introduce you to them if we get the opportunity. You better. You better! How to get over a wall in your training, huh? Well, one way is to just forget about it for a while. Taking a break can help giving you a new perspective on things. A break? Right, even I set aside some time to read or play chess or drink some coffee now and again. It can really help. Let's see, I know you're in the swimming club, but do you have any other interests outside that? Apart from the training and club activities, you mean? Soliciting donation for worthy causes perhaps? I mean, that's an excellent use of your time, but I was thinking more like a hobby, something you do to relax. First Sydney, now Wayne. There must be something about Macias that makes people go to him for advice. One have thought that the hot-headed know it all. I met way back when would someday become such a great mentor. I was too tense when I was a student. Looks like he's pretty similar to how I was back then. He's got to learn how to handle things with a finer touch. Maybe I'll try and teach him how to make coffee. Other than fundraising activities, about all I can think of would be eating or sleeping maybe? But doing too much of those is out of the question. Wayne seems the type to get himself into a pain if left to his own devices. Well, I'll let Macias worry about him. Did I come here? Yes. Let's go outside. We need to go outside. Okay, Courageous, we're gonna be one episode, I'm sorry. Oh my god, the sky is beautiful! Like this, we are like a family, like Emma is my wife and Celine is like our daughter and yeah. Hi Rin, so we are finally headed to the next Reveille. Try not to overthink it, just face it head on, like last time. I recommend staying up here on deck for a while. The fresh air is rather invigorating. That's true, maybe it helped clear my head a little. Human technology has really come a long way. To think they managed to make something this big fly so fast. I've heard that during medieval times, witches traveled using artifacts that look like the mother broomstick. Flying like that used up a lot of mana too. They could only see us now. Witches on brooms, huh? So that part of the old fairy tale is true? I kind of wish I could see that. I've heard that during the medieval time, witches traveled using apparatus that resemble the mother. Okay, stop it. You're supposed to say something. Look at this! Beautiful! Okay. We are in. Where we are? 3? We were in 2, we're going on 3. Okay. Can I take a bath? We are already up to the second river area. I guess Rufus is going to get his turn sooner or later. Rufus is the Auric Knight Awakener, huh? That thing's got some top-of-line aspects, even my Divine Knight standards. It's got the potential to be a real pain in our ass. I see. Black aside, it makes sense that the 10 stronger Divine Knight will be gold and silver in color, I guess. That's what Ordine says anyhow. But you can't rule out the skill of the Awakeners. Rufus is a master of court fancy. Then you have the butter-headed Jaeger King. Yeah, Zephyr got a reputation for being one of the toughest Jaeger Corps around. Their fighting style may be different, but he probably got toe to toe with a Steel Maiden any day. Probably yeah. Jeez, it's only the second round and things are wrapping up already. We haven't exactly had time to ease into things up till now. We just got to face every new challenge as best as we can, no backing down. I'm glad we managed to settle things with George, for now at least. I mean, yeah, there's stuff we can't just forget about, but my situation isn't much different. Guess we got to learn to move on. So our next opponent is the Jaeger King, huh? Maybe if things turn out differently, I'll go have share a drink or two with the guy. And we just got to get on with it. I'll do what I can. You better. We'll eventually have to face my brother. But for now I must relay that worry to that back of my mind and focus on the voice at hand. Let me know if you need me. I never turn down a challenging battle. Okay, you calm down too. Shower. The berry's been lifted and now it's time for the review. Smell good. Okay, yeah, sure. Ah, when he talks it's like a scene, right? Oh, instructor. Ah, it's you guys. Court, Ash, already done with your preparations? Yes, we thought we'd take one last soak, though we don't have too much time. It will have to be a quick one, though. Oh, hey, you guys too, huh? Olive! Their Highness, and Landy too. What the hell? How did we all end up here? Then we... Just relax, please. No need to maintain appearance here, alright? We should be able to fit 5 people in here, so let's hurry up and get to it. You got it? Ollie. I asked Professor Roussel and he specifically included it for me. That was the right call, was it not, Rin? I figured as much. So Tita's grandpa, huh? Seems like a funny dude, doesn't he? He is a delightful elder who deserves the utmost respect. His daughter Erica can be rather intense, however. Yes. Right, and she's holding quite the grudge against Agathe. I hear Tita's old man can be pretty harsh too. That's right, Agathe must be going through a tough time. His general demeanor is enviable. His misfortunes balance that out at least. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. So, do you think they are? No. You're asking the wrong person, Landy. Change of topic, but dude, is your eye okay? I've heard it isn't good to stay in the water too long with that sort of injury. No need to fret, the worst is behind me. I have even received clearance to indulge in drink if I wish. It would be a shame if I couldn't join a nice drink in the bath with my beloved Cher after all. That's a couple. Don't do broom! That's a couple! It's probably not a good idea to drink in the bath, Your Highness. Yes, my brother will agree. He doesn't need to know. Dude, it's gotta be great being able to share a bath with a babe like Shara. So chic, elegant, and lithe. I really envy you, man. Is that right? Speaking of which, it seems like you're growing rather close to a gorgeous someone yourself, Landy. Nah, we're just former colleagues, that's all. You lovebirds are all really happy these days, ain't ya? Huh? Ash and I will remain diligent in bettering ourselves in the meantime. Did I get every how you say? Every bad sweet? Be like, why you want one bad sweet? I'm like, I don't know. My party. My other party. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that's the good stuff.
Yes, bad closing or bad closing. Oh, okay. I talk here. Let's come here. Hi, oh, Sharon! We agree this could be her penance for making us all worry so much. No one can bring out this flavor like you, Sharon. I miss you. I always pleased to be of assistance. Would you care for a cup too, Rin? The leaves are harvested in summer to give the tea a smooth, full-bodied flavor. Sounds good, but I'll pass. I figure you two could use some time to get reacquainted. Take good care of Alicia, Sharon. Always. I'm really not as delicate as you all seem to think I am. All the same, thank you, Rin. I live for Sharon's tea and snacks. I may be a little too reliant on her though. Well, I'll just say it so she can make it up to me for making me worry. Lady Alicia has grown so much as a person during our brief time apart. As a maid and dare I say a family member of sorts, nothing can bring me more joy. Sharon. Oh, okay. Oh wow, looks like the tea ceremony club's back together. But where do you get these tatami mats? We brought them over from the club room back at the branch campus. They would have gone to waste just sitting in the storage. So we took the liberty of picking them up during our last mission. How resourceful of you. Would you like to join us, instructor? I appreciate the invitation and it does look like a lot of fun. But I'm sure you guys have a lot of catching up to do. I don't want to get in the way. Shame, perhaps another time then. The formal sitting position is comfortable enough once you get used to it. Training in my spare time outside of club activities, he needs to be my party with Freddy. Oh, you're pretty diligent, Carrie. Although I cannot talk, okay. There is nothing better than a cup of tea and some quiet time to revitalize the spirit. I can feel the tension just drifting away. The other side. It feels like Harry really got himself together in the time has been away from the group. He's not so obsessed with being manly anymore, it's like he's found some real confidence in who he is. I saw the Husker. How many sons do I got? I really need to count that. Are you sure about this, Fee? You shouldn't be conversing your strength? It's fine, I need to get some exercise or I won't be able to relax. That's great and all, but don't go too nuts. I know, I don't plan on carrying any exhaustion into my fight with the boss. How about some training with the sleeping air units then? That could work. That hardly counts as slight exercise, but I guess it's just right for Fee right now. Just let me know when you're planning to get started. I want to sit in and make sure neither of you overdo it. Okay. Very well. Well, wait. Laura is in, I didn't, you know, thing. She doesn't, yeah, thing. Thing of the thing of the thing of the thing. Thing of the thing of the thing of the thing of the thing. Thing of the thing of the thing of the thing of the thing. Where is it? No, where is my hit? Yes. We don't want you to miss, girl. Alright. She doesn't have anything neither. Don't worry. And it's gonna be your time. It's gonna be your time to shine, girl. Don't worry about any of that. Okay. Alright, I will fetch you a sliver for the drill. Which type? A physical attack? No, wait. Do I need to? Okay, let's do it on turbo mode. I don't know if I need to, but oh well.
Danger level's high. Watch out.
There!
I'll support you. I shall go.
Thank you.
Arcus, ha!
I'll restore
Thank
you.
Weak. My turn.
Yes, weak.
Arcus, activate.
Yes! Arcus, activate!
Yeah.
It's my turn. Yeah! I'm up. Let's go. Raging fire. Let's go. Take Inferno. Huh? Now. Let's go, everyone.
Right, yeah. My turn. Ready? Ha! Ha! You're done. It's down.
An opening.
I shall go. Active destroy.
It's my turn. Burning flame, Vorpal flare.
Weak.
Let's go. Roll. Helix. It's down.
It's mine.
This is the end.
My turn. Now.
Attack. It's my turn. Now.
I'll assist.
Sorry.
Thank you. You showed me the strength of old class 7.
I see, okay. Be like, we're around. We're not here to fight. You overcome this before, so your win is not surprising. Keep it up. We overcome the other one later. I thought I overcome everybody. Okay, let me take a bath now. And then I need to go to Parm, and maybe we head there. Okay, enough.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Ah, there's nobody here. Okay. Breach. There are like 3 people there, I think. Hi, Duva. Instructor Sarah. Playing a round of chess, huh? Wait, since when do you play chess, Instructor? Surprised? My dad told me when I was a little. Of course, I'm not an expert. I won't stand a chance against you, let alone on someone like Machias. Apparently, Duva learned the game from the Steel Maiden. I guess that makes sense. Oh dear. You just took one peek at the board? That doesn't mean you know anything about me. And let me make one thing clear. My lord, Ehrenhort, is a masterful chess player. If I come up short, that's entirely due to my own poor learning skills. It's not reflecting on her teaching, understand? Sure, I didn't mean to offend. Don't talk to me right now. Absolutely, we'll turn things around. You're gonna say that you play things. Yes, I play Phantom Magic. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to my sister. Oh, so you can cut out this operation completely. That's pretty cool, but I haven't been sitting idle myself. Take a look at this macro I've been working on. Oh, nice, I think we can use this. I never would have thought of something like this. You're so creative, Alfin. Thank you, I still can't compete with you when it comes to processing speed though. Hi Elise, Princess Alfin, you two sure are dedicated to keep studying at a time like this. The way you're always pushing each other to improve is really cool too. I suppose we do have something of a friendly rivalry going on. Yeah, I guess so. A lot of this modification came together because of different contributions from both of us. You make a great team, that's for sure. Keep up the good work, girls. We'll try not to disappoint. Thank you for the encouragement, Rain. Surprise Elise with just what I can do made all the hard work getting there worth it. I'll need to keep on studying, the last thing I want is to fall behind. But when did I get a hold of the macro? This will really give the princess a surprise. Elise! I was hoping Gorge will come join us again, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I won't hold my breath. The prince may have forgiven Gorge, but he's still having trouble forgiving himself. He and Crow are a lot alike in that way, although it's probably the only thing they do have in common. Right, Rain? Yeah, Gorge has always held himself to a high standard. I think it's a little considerate of him to leave Toa in the dark like this, though. You didn't figure that? Next time I see Gorge, I'm going to give him a real piece of my mind. While we are at it, I think Crow deserves to be ranked over the calls a little too. Sorry Crow, you're on your own for this one. Things are looking just as complicated as you expect for Emily and Theresia. Everyone has their own stance in this, including Gorge. Things aren't going to go like they did when we were students. Still, it puts me at ease when I sense everyone's conviction as well as their true feelings. I was hoping I'd get the chance to at least talk with Gorge before the war began. Whatever, I can focus on hypothetical when there is a real work to be done. Okay, so we're gonna let it till it looks like Parm won't be here, but see you guys in the next one, if you guys want.
All the lights go passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. I see the whole